What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Keepin It G Podcast. Trust me, this is where you want to be. I'm your host, Isaiah Garner. Y'all know me as G Baby. I'm with my guys again, Godly and Dane. Welcome to the show once again, of course.
It was good. What's good?
What's good, Joe?
ATN will be joining us shortly. You know, he'll be here in a little bit, but until then, I want to introduce the new guest to the show. First time on. Jimmy, go ahead, take it away, introduce yourself, let them know where they can find you.
My name's John. You can go by Jimmy John on the Discord, obviously. Just came to PC Discord. Got to know these guys. I was invited onto the show. Happy to be here. I'm happy to be here and chop it up with you guys.
For sure. So we're gonna start off with a little something. I know it's the off season for them right now, but we gonna start off with a little NFL draft news because I want to get y'all's biggest takeaways because there's a team. Obviously, you know, I think the Saints. You know, let me go ahead and show out the team real quick. You know, obviously for me, the Saints. You know, I think they had a phenomenal draft. I think we went crazy. I think we addressed all our needs. I think we did what we needed to do in that sense. We got a receiver, got an O-line. I think that's a dub. But I want to know y'all's biggest takeaways, if y'all even have a big takeaway of this past NFL draft.
I never care about the NFL draft. I'd never do. It's so rare that someone comes in and just like pops off like year one, and like you can address the issue of needing a receiver, but odds are that receiver's not gonna be what they're gonna be. So I don't ever care. I'd never care.
I feel you.
Unless there's like a nutso player in the draft, and this year didn't have none of those. So
fair enough. Jimmy?
Yeah, it was the draft is kind of weird all the time because you can't really go off like the draft when you're drafting players, and you can't really go off like because I look at grades a lot, but the grades like change from site to site, from source to source, which makes it really weird. So you can have your individual opinions, but like one of the greatest players of all time right now was like a 6th round pick, Tom Brady. So it's hard to go off like where people were placed and how people were drafted.
No, yeah, I feel you. Since my guy Taz is in the building, I kind of want to go at him for a second. I see him in the chat. It's crazy to me because, you know, for me at least, what's going on, Tyson? So for me, when you look at the Ravens draft, I feel like that's one of the more underwhelming. Like they got a great player because he had a great draft grade. Like it was cool, you know, but they didn't address their need. And you know what I'm gonna have to hear going forward for the next 12 months? Oh, look at Lamar Jackson. Look at the fact that he has no weapons. Oh, he's gonna get every excuse known to man. And then when I say he's not a top 5 quarterback, I'm gonna get looked like I said, I don't know, that the world was flat. That's how I'm gonna get looked at. So that's it's crazy to me, but I think for sure, I think you got to look at the Giants. You got to look at the Jets. I think they addressed all their needs and probably did the best they could.
Yeah, the Jets really bodied this draft, like really bodied it for the first round at least.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Derek Stingley didn't see that coming low key. Like I knew they had a couple options, but when Trayvon Walker went first to the Jags, which didn't see that coming. When he went first to the Jags, I was like, okay, well, what are they gonna do now? But I think for sure the Jets. I really like what the Giants did. Shout out to Trent, who couldn't be here today. Really like what the Giants did. Really like what obviously the Saints. I even like what the Lions did. If I'm keeping it a buck, like I really like what the Lions did. I mean, they're not gonna do nothing. They're not gonna win. Like I'm not sitting here saying they finna make the playoffs, but I definitely like what they did. I feel like the Ravens, even though they got a good player at the position that they got him in, and obviously he's gonna impact and help. I think the fact that they didn't address their biggest weakness to me is kind of a failure. I don't know what the Jags are doing. We'll wait and see. I'm a believer in Doug Peterson, so I don't know what they're doing. So we'll see about that. But yeah, that just a little quick recap, in case anybody had anything nasty they want to say. But I'm happy with what we did. Chris Olave is finna do work as a number 2 next to Michael Thomas. We got Tyrann Mathieu in free agency. So as far as I'm concerned, Saints are living La Vida Loca. I ain't got no problem with it. Taz, you can say it's a good draft all you want. You know what I mean? You can say it's good, but I can't give it no A+. I can give you like a B-, maybe. I can give you a B-, like I can give you a little 81, but I can't give you an A+ when you did not address your biggest need. Like for me, if that was the case, if people just went off of draft grades, everybody would draft literally the highest grade to the lowest grade. You got to draft for need. So that's my thing. But if y'all ain't got anything else to talk about with this NFL draft, because it's all season, ain't nothing crazy going on. I want to get to this NBA. But if y'all got something else y'all want to touch on, then by all means.
I do. I don't know if it's been talked about or if you've talked to Trent about it. What's going to be the excuse now for Lamar? Now that like I get the whole he has no weapons excuse, but they just traded away their only receiver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the same receiver that they was calling trash too. So, I wish Trent was here because I wish Trent was here for it so he could explain himself and Taz, maybe you can tell me in that. But that's exactly what's going to happen. As soon as they traded Hollywood Brown and then proceeded to not draft a receiver after round 1, you know what I heard? Hey, they still got day 2. They still got a couple more rounds to get one. Round 2 and 3 went. Nothing happened. And then it was like, oh, well, you still got day 3. Nothing. They drafted a tight end to turn him into a receiver instead of just drafting a receiver. To me, that's wild. But hey, I mean, he's gonna get excuses. I'm gonna say he's not top 5. I'm gonna say I have him like at 8 or 9, and I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get, oh my gosh, you're a Lamar hater. I mean, you should see some of the things I got called just because I said he was a top 5.
Oh yeah, that was
whoever was there for that. So it's wild to me. So I don't know what the excuse is gonna be. I hope there is none, but I mean, Taz, we'll see. There's nothing wrong with rooting for your team, but hey, if we would have went out there and drafted a safety, or if we would have went out there, or not even a safety, we would have went out there and drafted like a D lineman, I would have been like, why? Like, we have no help next to Michael Thomas. What are we doing? So I'm a need guy. I'm the type of guy that where you need to address your needs before you just get best available. But hey, that's just me. If people just want best available, that's why the Ravens won't make the playoffs.
Maybe they're going for some trades. They're going to make some trades. They're going to make something happen.
They made a trade, and it was a dumb one. They made a trade, and it was stupid. So that's just me. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. Like I said, we'll see what happens. We'll see. But it is all good. Shout out to Mars in the building. But
bad title.
Yeah, bad title. No, we're going to get to that in a second. But first, I wanna. So we're transitioning to the NBA. James Harden. I believe he had a good game yesterday, right? And to my knowledge, that's what everybody was tagging me about. I was not watching. Joel Embiid first game back. but Harden really ain't been doing what Harden should be doing. Like, usually I know the whole thing is like we expect him to come into the playoffs and underperform. But he's been struggling for a good couple of months now. Like, inefficient, just kind of there. He's not really impacting, in my opinion. So I kind of wanted to get y'all's thoughts on James Harden's struggles.
Firstly, whoever told you Harden had a good game last night was lying.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. I was like, I was hearing, Harden played better than Harden. So that's.
I mean,
okay.
He took shots. He didn't make them.
Yeah.
He went 4 for 11 and 1 from 7 for 3. So
maybe they was talking about Maxey instead.
He only had 17 points.
Yeah, Maxey went off.
Maxey
for sure went off. Maxey had like 21.
Which, I mean, for Harden, I guess it's a good thing that he
also
a lot of free throws.
From the sidelines yesterday, Danny Green popped off.
Oh yeah,
he went 7 for 9 from 3.
I had to look on Twitter.
That's crazy.
I had to look on Twitter and see. I had to see Danny Green Photoshop with Embiid, like in one of those hype Photoshops, saying that they led the way to getting a game on the Heat. So he went nuclear for no good reason.
Bro, how does oh my goodness, how does Jimmy Butler have 33 and nobody else can? Tyler Hero had 14 but shot 5 for 15, which is crazy. Why is Max Struss starting?
Because he's the sixth man.
Because there's no belief in what's his face anymore.
They don't like Duncan. I don't know what's good with
Duncan didn't play.
I know.
Yeah, I know, but like, why didn't he?
There's no more faith in Duncan Robinson.
Why?
He's getting the bag.
Wasn't Duncan Robinson talked about? No, wasn't Duncan Robinson
talked about? Yes.
That's
why he got a bag, and then he has not showed up this season.
So he's doing what Tyler Hero did last year. Everybody was like, "Whoa, is Tyler Hero a fluke?"
Yeah.
Didn't he come in like the first game of the first series though and have like 27?
Duncan was really good in one game during these playoffs. I don't know which game it was. I think it was against the Hawks.
Yeah, and then he didn't get any more playing time is what I saw. It was really weird. He had
from what I understood, Bam took a heavy step back in offense in order to guard Embiid, and Embiid doing what Embiid does, he got him into foul trouble. He finished the game with 5 fouls. So that's what having the potential MVP on the court does, even if he's not healthy. You have to have Bam go from dropping 20 and 10 every game for the first 2 games to he's like 9 and 9 having to guard Embiid.
I mean, I hear you, but like, Embiid didn't really do nothing. Like 5 for 12, 10 free throw attempts though. Like, okay.
But did you see the way Bam was playing those first 2 games? Bam was nuts the first 2 games, and
yeah, I mean, I figured, first game Joel Embiid back, like I knew they was gonna have to adjust, but like because I'm really looking at it, like Miami just missed everything. Adebayo 2 for 9. Adebayo 2 for 9. What's it called? Max Struss 3 for 11. Hero 5 for 13. 5 for 15. So,
Bam has to get more than 9 shots.
There he is, Mr. Nasty himself.
Are you on your phone?
ATN, you good?
He is in the car.
I don't know what happened. Hello? Okay, there he is.
Can you guys hear me?
You good, ATN? Yeah.
Yeah. My fault.
How you feeling?
Pretty good?
Yeah. You lagging a little bit, but you should be good.
Okay. Yeah, I had to. Long story. I'll explain later. But I'm here. I'm here for the show.
Yeah. Mars wants me to ask you about Kobe and Melo.
Oh, Jesus. This is what we're gonna start off with.
I mean, he just told me to ask. We're talking about Harden right now, but he told me to ask. I gotta get.
All right, then we can stick with Melo. Or what do you want to know about Kobe and Melo? Mars.
I heard you made a TikTok,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
it was
did.
something to the degree about Melo and Kobe being adequate scorers.
I said, so here we
Uh-huh.
go. I'll explain. So when Jeremiah Smart Takes was on the show, Player's Choice, he made a list of his top 10 scores, and he said Melo wasn't top 10, and he had Kobe in his top 4, and then Melo was somewhere, I think, like 13th or 14th spot. So what I was saying is how I don't think Melo is 10 spots away from Kobe in terms of scoring based off his criteria. So that's why I was saying, like, if Kobe's in your top 10 based off the criteria that he put, Melo's got to be in your top 10 based off the criteria that he put. Because based off, he said the thing he values the most is production, which is, I agree, his production. And Melo and Kobe's production in terms of stats are very similar, which I've said in the past. Kobe hasn't beat, he averages like 25 points per game, but their efficiency is right there. And Melo only averages like 22.5 points per game. So, like, in terms of scoring, the basketball, they're right there next to each other.
So
Playoffs, same thing. They're right there. They're right there next to each other. The difference between Melo is his efficiency drops a little bit. But in terms of like what he values is production. And in terms of production, they're eerily similar. And that was my TikTok. That's what my post was. And then people were upset. They were pissed off, yada, yada, yada. Which I understand. Like putting Carmelo and Kobe in the same sentence, I understand that's going to get some backlash. But in terms of scoring, how much, that's what I was going to ask you guys. Like, how big is the gap between Melo and Kobe in terms of scoring for you guys?
I think the difference between those two guys is that Melo came into the league and he was the same. Like he was kind of like, as far as scoring wise, he's been like the same thing his entire time. And Kobe started off slow and he fizzled out because of injury. So like in between that, he was a much better scorer. But when you factor in the slow start and he fizzled out because of the ACL tear, like you have his production kind of like averages out to a little less than it would have been if he'd been healthy and came in, started off like Mel had in his career.
Hey, Dame, don't be a dick. I see that look on your face. Don't even. I don't. It's Achilles, right? Not ACL.
Oh yeah.
Achilles, yeah. And that was like way towards the back end of his career. So
you think Melo? So how close do you think Melo and Kobe are in terms of scoring?
In terms of scoring, like if Kobe is 4th on your list, Melo's got to be at least 8 or 9, between 8 and 10.
Okay,
that's
so
what I was trying to say.
Do you have either one of them top 10?
Scores?
Yes.
You want me to get nasty?
You're either gonna say Kobe's not top 10 or Melo is top 10. So I want to know which one.
I think.
I hate when
you guys really want me to get nasty the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, answer the question.
We've been live for 18 minutes. So.
Okay, so I've been here for 5 minutes. And in terms of scoring, I'm gonna get nasty. I don't think they're top 10.
So you don't think Kobe's a top 10 scorer at all?
Based off my criteria and production, no. Like
So
based off my criteria,
ATN's an efficiency guy.
Exactly. So in terms of skill, like the most skilled scorers of all time, Kobe's arguably number 1. No question about it, without a doubt. But when it comes to my criteria of, I value production. I don't care about bag. I don't care about
efficiency. You care about efficiency.
I care about efficiency.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I value versatility. I value skill. But I don't care if someone has a deeper bag than somebody else. They look nicer.
Uh-huh.
But I don't care about that if they're inefficient.
So who's
like Jamal Crawford, right? Jamal Crawford has a deep bag. He looks nice scoring the basketball. He looks amazing. He's not a better scorer than Giannis. He's not a better scorer than Shaq. He's not a better scorer than, it's going to be nasty, than Karl Malone. Not a better scorer than Jordan, right?
Why'd you even have to bring
So
up
when it
Karl
comes
Malone?
to like
why?
Kobe,
You could just left that one out.
You just
Because
really
it's-
like
okay,
any
wait.
center that
you
Chris
could,
Paul's ever
but I would
played
say
with.
like you could have left Malone out, but I would say like Malone to me because of
Yeah,
the production, I
I'm
think
just saying
overall score, he's a better scorer than Kobe.
you could just list other people.
Hey,
For sure, for
so
sure.
let me.
I'm just saying he's top 3 points all time, so that's why I mentioned.
So you're an efficiency guy. So how do you feel about Wilt? How do you feel about Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan to me is top 2 scorer
We're
of all
not
time.
doing that.
Top
Wilt,
2 scorer of all time. So
Yes,
what makes Jordan top 2
it-
scorer of all time?
it's Jordan and Kevin Durant.
He was-
Those are my top 2 scorers of all time. Because
Who's first?
they're probably Jordan. But if you make the case, if you wanted to say Kevin Durant's the greatest scorer of all time, cool.
I wouldn't.
I mean, he's not at all. But
But if someone said
Oh.
that, that's not crazy to say. The way I
know
view
who's
it,
gonna say
because
it?
Cool.
Damon.
ATN, give me a 10. Give me a 10, ATN.
My top 10 scores in no particular order.
Nah, in order.
In order,
Drop them
that's
1 to
hard. That's
10.
hard, man.
No, well, okay, so you can give us at least the 10 because you said Kobe and Melo aren't there. So give us the 10.
Okay, based
Just
on
give
my
me 10.
criteria, Jordan, Kevin Durant, Shaq, Dirk, Kawhi, Steph. That's 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who else do I have up there? Malone, Kareem.
You lost me.
I think Giannis is a better scorer.
Yeah, but top 10?
Top
Not
10 all
necessarily
time,
10,
bro.
but
Top 10 all time.
Okay. Jordan, Durant, okay.
Uh-huh.
Steph,
Mhm.
Shaq, Kawhi.
Mhm.
I can't. Okay, that's 5.
Mhm.
The other 5.
You said Dirk
Did I
also.
say Dirk?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Dirk is up there. Kareem,
Yeah.
Bird.
Mars, wait.
No. Keep going, ATN. Kareem Bird.
Carl.
Okay. Carl. So
That's
8.
9. No, that's 9.
That's 9. Okay. So I need
Yeah,
one more.
Jordan, KD, Shaq, Steph, Kawhi. That's 5. Dirk, Kareem, Bird, and Carl.
Okay. Yeah, I'd put Wilt.
What was the last one?
Wilt.
All right,
Hey,
headphone
yo.
users.
Yeah. I'm so sorry for audio for Spotify and Apple listeners.
No,
I'm sorry
where's
for that.
LeBron?
Totally forgot LeBron. LeBron top 5. My fault. LeBron top 5. For
So
sure.
wait, who are you kicking
That was
out?
my bad. That was my bad.
Who are you kicking out?
The myth.
Will probably will. Yeah, for sure.
No, not a probably. The myth.
He put Wilt
For
in
sure.
his top.
I totally forgot about LeBron.
He put Wilt
totally
in
forgot
his
about
top
LeBron.
10. Oh, he thought
I
of
just kicked him
Wilt
out. I put
before he
LeBron
thought
in
of.
there.
Oh my goodness.
I totally blanked on LeBron.
Oh.
LeBron's a better scorer than Kobe.
Why do you like Wilt as a scorer, but you don't like Kobe as a scorer?
Same reason why I like Giannis. Same reason why I like Shaq.
No, it's not though,
Wait.
because Wilt
Wilt-
for a center is grossly inefficient. He's just efficient for his era. The same
For
thing
sure.
as Kobe.
For sure. Well, I didn't think of LeBron. Will is gone.
Wait,
Bro, what
so
are
do
we
you
talking
rate,
about?
do you
Bro, what are
rate
we
Wilt's
talking about?
efficiency based on his era?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes,
No. I mean, I don't really.
because Wilt for his
Honestly, I
era is
don't-
efficient. He led
I
his
said-
league in percentage, like
Well,
4 or
no,
5.
'cause I'm
That's something
asking.
ridiculous.
Because if you're gonna talk about Wilt, like sufficiency
No, I
per
don't-
his era,
Probably Will. Probably. I don't know if Will. I don't know his efficiency at the top of my head.
it's bad.
I
think
can
Will is-
tell you right now.
Will is overrated as a scorer in my opinion.
Wilt's
You put
overrated
him
as a
top 10.
basketball player.
I
You
thought
put
of
him top
because
10.
you're right because I thought of
Wilt's an
Will.
overrated
I thought of
human
LeBron.
being.
Yeah, Wilt's overrated as existence.
Wilt was overrated to everyone.
For sure. I'll be honest. I don't know what I was thinking with Will, but LeBron's top 10, 100%. So those are my top 10 scorers that I would put ahead of Kobe. That I would.
Do you
put
like
ahead of
Kyrie over or Kobe?
Kyrie or Kobe?
Yes.
Probably Kyrie.
D Wade or Kobe?
Kobe. I'm not gonna get nasty. I'll take Kobe. He's not
But
because his efficiency.
Yeah, but
His
it's
efficiency. Okay, this is where versatility and skill comes into play because his efficiency isn't as Wade is a little bit more efficient, but Kobe's a 5-level scorer. Dwayne Wade was never like a 5-level scorer or a 3-level scorer, however you guys want to look at it.
Tatum or Kobe?
So that's why.
Oh,
Cool.
Tatum or Kobe?
Tatum or Kobe?
Tatum.
Oh, Tatum or Kobe? Kobe. Because Tatum has only been efficient, relatively efficient recently, especially this season.
So
if Tatum plays like this, if Tatum hasn't been like that efficient. He shot like, I mean, I don't know his exact efficiency, but it's 45.
His worst season is
46%?
45%. 45 is his worst season.
Okay, and where's his average? It's probably like 47.
It's almost 46.
So it's like that to me isn't that efficient. Now, if he plays like how he's played,
38% from 3 for a career.
that's not bad. That's pretty good. What's his effective field goal percentage?
No, we did not ask.
Almost. It's almost 53%. It's 52.5.
What's
Hey,
Kobe?
so I have a question.
See,
I have a question
Kobe's
for
like
you,
at 55. Kobe's like at 55
For effective?
for career.
Hey, I can tell you right now what Kobe's at for his career. He's at 48, bro. Effective
Yeah.
field goal
What's his
percentage.
Yeah, I was
Kobe.
Kobe.
Yes.
Yes. If you're talking about true shooting, I
See?
think true shooting somewhere around 50.
I think it was true. I think it was true shooting. I think that's what I was.
Hey, how you feel about
Yeah,
Hakeem, bro?
55. True
18, how you
shooting.
feel about
Hakeem?
Yeah.
I love Hakeem.
No,
I'm talking about him scoring.
Tatum's 57% for his
Scoring.
career.
I mean, I
true
don't know what
shooting.
his scoring. I mean,
What do you love about Malone's scoring? Because for a career,
way he touches
I
the
don't
ball.
love Malone scoring. I don't love Malone scoring. I
But
don't love
in
it,
your
but
mind,
it's pretty effective.
you gotta have Kareem and Carl up there because for the longest time they were 1 and 2 in scores. Is that why they're there?
No, I mean, I don't really care about longevity.
Yo,
'Cause
Pop
the
Aaron
I don't really
Tom
care about
Wise.
longevity.
efficiency-wise, Malone for a career is 51% effective field goal. So that's only 3% more than Kobe.
For sure, but I mean, he has what's his like career like points per game? It's pretty up there.
It's 25.
What's Kobe's?
That's the same as
25.
Kobe's.
I think you looking
That's
at
my
this.
point.
Little, I think you looking at this.
It's not all about because it's not all about
effective
it's not
field
about being
goal.
it's not, what's wrong with it's not all about being efficient to me because I think I value efficiency a lot, but it's also in terms of like your volume of scoring. Like if you can score at a high volume efficiently, I don't care how the ball is getting into the basket. I really don't. Like Kobe
so
looks
then why'd you
nicer,
put-
Melo looks
why'd you
nicer,
put Kobe
Iverson
over
looks
Wade then?
nicer. Because he's a lot more versatile, and he's in terms of efficiency, Wade's a little bit more efficient, but he's not the 3-level scorer as
What happened
Kobe is,
to
which is why
I don't
I said
care how the ball gets in the basket.
But I said when it comes, for example, Kevin Durant, he's very efficient and he's also very versatile, which is why I would take someone like Kevin Durant isn't what?
You said very versatile. I was just asking. But
Stop it. Move
Kevin
on.
Durant isn't
Continue.
versatile.
I never said he wasn't versatile, but you said very. He's one of the most
is.
versatile players ever. He's not one of the most versatile players ever.
Scorers. I'm talking about scorers.
I'm just
Kevin
saying
Durant is a versatile scorer?
Kevin Durant's effective field goal percentage for his career is 2% better than Jason Tatum. So how's that for super efficient?
I also want to come at you.
And Tatum's not efficient.
And I also want to come at you.
I didn't say.
His thing with Tatum was length. He hasn't done it long enough, is what he said.
No, he said he's only been efficient recently, is what he said. So if his career
for this season, I mean, he was averaging.
Right, but if his career,
what's his field goal percentage? what he said. It was like 46%. And what's his true shooting percentage?
It's
because Kevin Durant's
57.
over 60.
Okay, so ATN.
Kevin Durant's like at 61.
Okay, so ATN.
57.
You also had Dirk on your list, bro. Why is Dirk there?
Yeah.
Dirk?
Yeah, why?
Oh,
is
no,
Dirk
we're not about to
there?
hate on Dirk.
Dirk wasn't disgustingly efficient though.
He wasn't.
Dirk
he
was
wasn't
what?
discussing.
Dirk was what?
I said Dirk wasn't disgustingly
Oh.
efficient.
No, he wasn't. Like he wasn't necessarily inefficient though. Like his field goal percentage, he was at 48, 49, 50% from the field, and he's a versatile scorer. So that's what I'm saying. Like if someone is a versatile, pretty efficient scorer, I'm gonna take that over someone who's versatile and slightly.
Dirk for a
Okay,
career
so guys,
has-
so I got
Dirk for a career has the same exact effective field goal as Malone.
So let me ask.
Dirk for a career has a worse effective field goal than Tatum.
So let me ask you. So a 3% field goal.
Golly's trying to push the Tatum agenda.
No, it's just like I want you to realize how ridiculous it sounds that when you talk about numbers,
Just saying.
the people
Hey,
like Jason
how?
Tatum or Dirk scoring for his career is I think less than Tatum's. Like per
I'm
points
not
per
even.
game.
I'm not even doing the Tatum. I just
Points
want to
per
know how
game.
Dirk is in there
That's
and
fine.
Kobe isn't when they're literally 3% away.
3%.
3% away, and Kobe's
Yeah.
more versatile.
And he plays a different position. So it's like,
What?
More 3%
If you
away.
look at
in-
their peaks, look
in
at their
field
peaks. Like
goal
Dirk was
percentage?
averaging like 52, 53%.
Oh, now
from
it's
the field.
Oh, that was peaks. Are you
I'm
doing
not
peaks
talking.
to
What I'm talking
careers?
about, like not just in peaks, but I'm like overall, like Dirk
Yeah.
in his prime was way more
Oh,
efficient than Kobe.
Overall, the percentage
All these guys,
is
and
literally
they're overall,
3%,
like,
bro.
and these guys in their best, like, in their best ability, like their best scoring ability, they're all more efficient than Kobe.
More.
They just
you keep
are.
saying
And
more
if you guys,
efficient. So
Kobe-
1%.
when
So
Kobe-
1% makes a difference to you.
average when
1%.
Kobe led the league in
When-
scoring, he scored what 35 points per game off 27 shots,
Right? He shot 45% from the field.
shooting like 45%
45.
from the field.
Uh huh.
You give so what is that? How did he get his 35 points? By taking a lot of shots. You give a lot of these guys the same amount of shots, they can get you the same amount, 33, 34, 35 points per game. That's what I'm saying. So that's why when it comes to Kobe, when he's going to get you 35, but it's going to take him 28 shots a game. Same with Allen Iverson, same with Melo. So there's context right there. Like they can get you a lot of points, but they're also going to take a lot of shots.
Okay, but when
So
we
that's
talk
what I'm saying.
about,
Like,
but when we talk about Dirk, I mean Michael Jordan took a lot of shots too. But when we talk about Dirk,
and
right?
he was very efficient, and that's the point. You're not
But,
going to sit here and
okay,
tell me
I'm
Jordan
going
was
back to-
talking about when.
I'm not getting into Jordan. I'm just saying like taking a lot of shots, cool. But like you look at Dirk, right? Like, yeah, like they're literally 3% off, bro. 3% is one shot.
What percent?
Like,
What percent? Effective field goal
effective
percentage?
and field goal percentage and effective field goal percentage. They're 3%
Okay,
off.
so Kobe is at 40. I know he's like at 44, 45% from the field.
He's
So Dirk is
45
what,
from
40?
the field. He's like 44, 45. Dirk is 47 from the field. Kobe is 48 effective field goal, and Dirk is 51. Mind you. So like it's literally a bucket away.
So
like,
okay,
Kobe's-
so if someone is 42% and another person is 45%, you're gonna say that's not a big difference? It's 3 percentage points away.
Hey,
when Kobe's averaging a lot more than Dirk, yes, that's not a big deal to me.
But why is
When
that's my
Kobe's
point.
averaging-
why is Kobe averaging more points per game? Because he's taking more shots.
Yeah, but if it's a 3%
Okay,
difference,
exactly.
ATN. So look, a 3% difference, right? Oh snap! Let me bring Jimmy back in. I don't know what happened. So look, a 3% difference.
my
right?
bad.
You have a 3. Yeah, you all good. A 3% difference. But
Yes.
in Dirk's best year, he averaged 26.5, and in
28.
Kobe's best year, I'm sorry, what?
28, a few years before that.
Oh, I don't see the 28, but I'll get back to it. So yeah, I'm on Dirk. I'm on Dirk. So I see 26. Anyways, 26.5, and Kobe's best year, he's averaging 35.
Yeah, he got a higher
like
peak.
I don't. Yeah, so I'm not worried about the percentage.
That's
Because
fine.
it's a 10-point difference, my guy.
Do you know the scoring difference for that is the same difference as it is from KD to Tobias Harris points wise?
I think the more important thing is the way that you're looking at it. If you want to take those 2 years, like the 26-point year and Kobe's 35, the effective field goal percentage for the both of them is the same. So yes, he took more shots, but that means he also took more threes. So even if Dirk took the same 27 shots, he still wouldn't reach Kobe's 35 points. So you saying like if he had the same amount of shots, he'd get the same amount of points.
How many shots did he take that season?
Who, Dirk?
You said he'd take more threes, sure, but how many? Yeah.
Dirk took 19.
Okay.
He did three
So
threes a game.
19. Okay. And Kobe shot 27 shots. So that's 8 shots more.
If your efficiency
That's a minimum.
on 8 more shots
That's
can
a
stay
minimum.
within 3%, then efficiency goes out the window. Because he took 8 more shots and his efficiency is only 3% behind.
Like it's
Okay,
not that far off.
But what I'm saying is he took more shots, so he had more ability to score more points. That's my point. Like if Dirk, we can't sit here and say like if Dirk took the same 27 shots, he's gonna get 35 points per game.
And just to confirm,
But if you give him 8
career,
more
right?
shots, he's gonna get you at least 30. That's only 3 more points. You're telling me he can't get you 3 points off 8 shots?
And so
Right, but you're saying so then it's 30 points on a 3% efficiency difference versus 30 versus 35.
But that's
three. Yeah, but that's 3% efficiency. For that efficiency to overcome the scoring, the 5-point difference is what? It's like 15%. It might be a little bit higher. So he would need to be 15% more efficient to overcome that 5-point deficit. That's what I'm saying with the scoring. With scoring and efficiency. The way you're looking at it, at least.
And so ATN,
sure.
I want to because there's people confused, calling your criteria inconsistent. Are you doing this off of peaks or careers?
That's fine. I'm looking over at peaks or careers. Excuse me,
Careers. Okay, cool. Why is Kawhi in there? He's not even averaging 20 for his career.
Good question.
Okay. That's if you're doing careers. That's
because his playoff performance.
What's he average in the playoffs? I have Kawhi.
He's averaging 21 in the playoffs, bro. He's averaging 21 in the playoffs. 2 more.
What's
points.
Kobe average in the playoffs? 25.
26.
25. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
25.
Like
If you would have went peak, I could have given it to you, but you said careers. Kawhi's averaging 19 for his career and 21 in the playoffs.
For his career, yeah, I mean, he doesn't really.
So why is Kawhi a top 10 scorer right now?
For sure. Yeah, I guess there I went peak, yeah. Because I think his peak is better than.
So some people is peak.
So
Some people is peak and other people is career.
I'm just thinking like overall, like at their best, I think they're all more efficient scorers than Kobe. Is
that not peak? Is that not
yeah,
peak?
I guess it is. Yeah, it is peak.
So do you want me to talk to you about peak Kobe?
Tatum?
No, Kobe. Kobe, my guy.
I know peak Kobe. Kobe averaged 35.
No,
Nice.
that's 1 year. So if we're gonna compare 1 year of Kobe in the regular season,
through his whole
that's not what I'm doing.
Like
I'm asking: are we comparing 1 year of regular season Kobe to 1 year of Kawhi postseason?
No,
right. So that's what I'm asking. So if you're gonna look at Kawhi postseason and say that's the reason he's in there, then I'm gonna look at peak Kobe postseason, who was not the same 44% scorer from the field. Peak Kobe's closer to 47. 50% effective field goal, giving you 30 points a game, like on average over this 3-year span. So what's in them being scorers? And I'm pretty sure he gives you way more versatility than Kawhi.
I love how they started talking about Harden. We went into a 25.
Yeah.
Kobe. I love it. And then after this, we're gonna move on because we still got a draft to get to later.
I mean, in terms of versatility, I mean, Kawhi's a 3-level scorer.
And Kobe's not?
I never said that. I didn't say that.
Right.
I'm saying in terms of like they're both 3-level scorers. Who's more efficient?
This is so. In case y'all don't know, this is ATN hating Kobe. No, this is ATN hating Kobe because he said it was all careers, but Kawhi.
Hey, then put Rudy Gobert on your list. Put Rudy Gobert on your list, please.
He must really like peak DeMarcus Cousins.
Yo, what's up with you bringing up Boogie?
Nice.
Every time we talk about peaks, you start talking about
Bro,
Boogie.
Peak Boogie's crazy.
Yeah, Peak Boogie is crazy. I ain't even gonna flex on that.
Peak Boogie was
You said
giving me
Peak-
27 on
Peak
50%.
Don't you say Peak Boogie is better than Jokic?
Who, me? I would never.
No.
I would never.
Dame
No.
says that Peak Boogie is better than Jokic.
ATN's trying to push
No.
it. ATN.
No, he's trying to get a clip. No.
Nah, we're not doing it.
No.
All right.
Oh,
right.
I did have. Hold on, G baby. I did have a question for. I did have your question for you.
Oh yeah, what's the question?
But I heard Dame say something about you. Where do you have Jokic today?
In the league, he's
Uh,
the second best player in the league behind Giannis.
So then, why is Dame saying you don't have him in the top 5?
whoa!
Jokic?
Whoa!
I have never
That's what
said
I'm
Jokic
saying.
is not top 5.
No, I said he
I know
might
you
have
never say
him
that.
3. I don't know how he feels about Jokic versus Steph.
No. You said
I said he might have him
You
3.
said G baby doesn't even have. 'Cause
Objection,
I said I had
hearsay.
Jokic too. And you said
Oh my god, Godly's the one that doesn't have
It's not
Jokic
even
top
hearsay.
5.
It's
Yeah, I
in
said
the
Jokic
chat.
might
Godly's the
No,
one
I
that
know.
doesn't have
I
Jokic
know.
top 5.
I said I have Jokic top 2, and Dame said G baby doesn't even have Jokic top 2. I'm
I
like,
have
I
that.
do not believe
I
that
have
for a
that too.
second.
Yeah, I have him right behind Giannis.
I said he might
Thank-
have Steph over him. I don't know.
That's crazy. All right, so moving on.
I just want to clear
real
that up
quick-
because I thought that's what.
No, absolutely not. So real quick, we're gonna kind of speed through these. So Suns and Mavs played yesterday. Mavs got the win, but I made this doc before that game happened. So the question is, and this is mainly for anybody not named Godly. Is Luka the problem with the Mavericks? Jimmy, I'll come to you. I haven't heard you speak in a while. Do you think Luka is the problem?
I don't think he's a problem, but I think specifically Jalen Brunson was coming into his own without him, and now he has to adjust to playing with him, and I think that kind of hurts him. So they're not getting the same production they're used to out of him from the first 3 games he played. But I don't think Luka's a problem. I think he's an amazing playmaker, and he scores a decent clip, and I can't call him the problem at all. They just have to figure out a way to play against them against a very, very good defensive team.
Dame?
I wouldn't. It's weird. He's not the problem in the sense of they would be performing better for the whole season without him. But I don't think there's a whole lot of experience with anyone but Luka being the one holding the ball. So when they're so used to when Luka's out there, they just kind of go and follow as Luka goes. They don't seem to be used to playing with him when he's in and out like that. They seem to play more free when he's not there.
Yeah, I agree with that a lot.
ATN?
Now, when we say he's a problem, in what way? Just in general for the team? Does he hurt the team?
However you want to interpret that question.
Okay. I think he kind of is a problem in the sense of I don't think you can win a championship with his style of play. So in that sense, he's a great player and he helps them out. So he's he's impactful because he's a terrific player, and it's going to work in the regular season. But come playoff time, I don't see him being successful. So in that sense, he is. I don't know if he's the problem in Dallas. I don't know if Dallas necessarily has a problem, but I guess the biggest issue in that team would be Luka's style of play.
Got it.
Thanks, Mars.
I think that the Luka problem isn't necessarily Luka. Like, I think that it's whatever this like playoff takeover mentality he has, where like everyone else needs to take a back seat to him. It like for the Mavericks doesn't work. I think they have too good of pieces around him and everyone's saying, oh, Luka doesn't have help. And it's like Bron in Cleveland for the first stint. Like if Luka could go 82-0 and then drop out the first round of the playoffs, and they'd blame the team around him. It's the same thing with Bron. He left Cleveland after like a 61 win team, and they said, oh, his team was trash. But like they were good enough to do all these things with Bron. Luka's team is good enough to do all these things with Luka. It's just like he has a team that's not going to be successful with him playing his style of basketball, especially his playoff style of basketball.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Fair enough.
Do you think he's a problem?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should answer the question. To an extent. And the only reason I say that is because last year I feel like he had more of a reason to do it why they lost than the year before. Because he wouldn't feed Kristaps. He didn't give him the ball. Shots went down from 17 to 10. That to me is crazy. So in that sense, like until he fixes that and gets his guys involved more, like he doesn't need to drop 35 a night. He really doesn't. But until that happens, they're definitely not winning a championship. But I feel like Luka is that good to where they can make any series with any team difficult. Like if you walk in sleeping on them, they're going to get you. You know what I mean?
I think Dallas they got a solid team. Like they do got solid
it's just
not according to Garp. He said Luka doesn't have the necessary help to win.
Not a championship. I don't think he's enough to win a championship, but he's got some. If they saw the
ATN, I thought
Luka like
ATN. I thought. I mean, that was against the Jazz, but I thought if you didn't win a championship, you are a loser. Are you not?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, then. So they can't win it unless you win the championship. You're not winning.
If you take Luka off that team, let Jalen Brunson run the one, and put like a Devin Booker, they're a championship contending team.
I don't think Book brings them to championship contention.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Book brings them to. I'm saying
So
the pieces that are already there fit more so to a Devin Booker coming in play than it does Luka with another ball handler and Jalen Brunson, and like they don't. Luka doesn't bring out the best of his teammates. Like what that team's chemistry is. Like it's like they're trying to build another Dirk situation, and Luka's play style doesn't like work for that.
How does this team play with Chris Paul instead of Luka?
Yeah, I was like, I think they lose to the Jazz, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even if they still make the playoffs, I think they lose to the Jazz.
Because you have the
Mars said get Luka Jared Allen.
Yeah, if you give Luka a big, but you still need someone like Brunson not on the court with Luka. So
what about someone like Clint Capella?
Ew, not
Jared's
now.
way better than
maybe
Clint.
in his prime, but not now.
Jared's way better than Clint.
Okay.
You give Luka.
I was just trying
Luka
to get the vibe of the type of big that you guys want to pair with.
Luka and
Maybe
Giannis.
Houston Capella, yeah, for sure that would work.
Luka and Giannis.
If you give Luka like Rudy, if you give him like
But I mean, like if you pair up
Robert
anybody with
Williams.
Giannis,
Rudy is best case scenario. If they get Rudy, they're disgusting.
But they still need like. I don't see Jalen Brunson and Luka working together.
Yeah, I don't. He just doesn't function well anymore with him. I felt like in the regular season they kind of.
Hey, someone like Porzingis might fit well, like real well next to Luka.
Yeah.
That's a great point, Tom.
That's a great point. Moving on, are the Warriors on upset alert?
No,
No.
not even close. All the Grizzlies.
I don't know about not even close.
All the Grizzlies did was defend home court. That's all they did. They lost the first one, and the Warriors made it a series right out the gate by smacking them in the mouth in their home. And the Grizzlies just came back and won game 2. Now if they go to Chase and win game 3, then maybe. But
I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking the question. Ja Morant, little 47 piece.
Ja is not the type to go for 47 reliably.
Ja and the Grizzlies should have lost to the Timberwolves. We're not about to act like they're going to beat the Warriors.
If the Timberwolves vet leader wasn't Patrick Beverly and it was someone that can compose them.
No, if D'Lo didn't shoot worse than KD did in his series, they win.
If they had somebody to just tell them to slow down and stop playing like an AAU travel team.
No, if they had someone to say, D'Lo, stop shooting the ball.
I mean,
we have 5 seconds left. We have 5 seconds left. We can win the game on this shot. D'Lo, yeah, go ISO. Who came up with that? Who said D'Lo? You're 4 for 13 or something on the game. You haven't made a shot in the fourth quarter. Take our last shot. You got that. That's you. That's all you, D'Lo.
I'm giving that to Malik Beasley before I give it to D'Lo.
I mean, D'Lo was selling. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he wasn't, but I mean, they also had a couple games. You know,
so I mean, do you not think that maybe do you not think that Grizzlies maybe match up better than with the Warriors than they did with the T-Wolves?
No, they're getting swept. If the Timberwolves somehow make it out of round 1, they get swept.
And
it's not a close,
sure.
and
That's
it's not a close game.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like Grizzlies match up better against the Warriors than they did against the Timberwolves. I'm just posing a question.
Oh, the Grizzlies. Oh, like do the Grizzlies match up better? Oh, I mean,
yeah.
I think matchup-wise, the Grizzlies match up very well.
What I will say about the Grizzlies, because John Moran is who he is, I've always said when you go up against the Warriors or you go up against the Suns even, you have to have a guard or a guard tandem that can get you a bucket. You know, like, because like I don't want to stick too much on it. But the Nuggets with Jamal Murray, I feel like if we had Jamal Murray, we match up well with that because Steph might get you a bucket on offense. I trust Jamal Murray to go get me a bucket down on the other end. Like Jokic is great, cool, but he's not going to sit there. Like Jokic is going to get his buckets in the paint. He's gonna play make. He's gonna get his, but it's not gonna be like the one thing I will say about Jokic. Jokic ain't finna turn the tide and go on an 8-0 run by himself. Jokic. I mean, y'all can sleep all y'all want. I'm just saying. I don't understand why that's crazy. So my point is, yeah, you can sleep all you want. That's fine. My point is, you need a guard tandem or a real star-like guard to be able to go opposite Steph and get you a bucket, go on a run on himself. And so that's why I think the Grizzlies are playing this team so tough because Steph and Klay is not even the same defender that he was. I mean, the Grizzlies not really a defender like that. So John Moran is going to get his.
The Grizzlies have played the Warriors pretty well. They put them pretty well in the regular season. You know, Obviously, the regular season and playoffs are two completely different things. But do I see an upset? No. But would I be surprised? I don't know.
The Grizzlies seem to hate the Warriors. I don't know why.
The Grizzlies also hated the Timberwolves. I'm not putting too much into it.
The Grizzlies are just a hateful team.
Jimmy? I mean, Dylan Brooks took out Gary Payton, so maybe.
Yeah, that was
That
a
was
really
a
weird.
dirty play.
You think that was just like retaliation though for Draymond, or was that just wild?
No.
Nah, I think if he was going to get retaliation, it would have happened in game 2, to be honest. All right, last topic before we get to the draft. Celtics and the Bucks. Is this a 7-game series? Who's coming out on top? Because we've seen kind of tell it to. I mean, one game you got Tatum and Brown missing everything up under the sun. Another game, Grant Williams goes 7 for that hits however many threes he hit. So is this series going 7?
I don't care. It's a lose-lose for me anyway.
It is. Jimmy?
I wanted to go 7. I got the Celtics winning, but who knows? The way they shot in game 2 is very hard to keep that going. Yeah, it's hard to keep that going. But I think the way they defended Giannis so far, if they can keep that, I don't think they have anybody else on that team that can really reliably score that. Like, I think Drew Holiday went for 25 the first game. I don't think that happens every game. Just like, Grayson now doesn't go for 20 every game. So as long as they continue to defend the way they do and they hit even 40% of their shots, I think they could win this pretty easily.
I think 7 games. I had the Celtics winning in 6. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it goes 7 games. 7, but I mean 6 to 7 games. That's not that far of a stretch, but I do have the Celtics winning the series.
Interesting. I already know how Gavin feels, but you can go ahead and let the people know.
I had Celtics in 6 initially because I thought the best player in the world could get 2 games. Without Chris, though, I think smart money's on it going 6. I could see Celtics winning in 5.
No bias, all right.
Celtics in 5 is.
I'm just asking.
Crazy.
How's that crazy?
Oh, I didn't say crazy. I just asked.
Oh, someone did.
I said it was crazy. Celtics in 5 because that means they would have to win both games in Milwaukee.
I mean, they just swept the Nets.
I think that just shows. I just think that just shows the net. I think that just shows how far apart. No. I wasn't gonna. That just shows how far apart the Nets were actually from competing. I think that's just showing. We overblew how good the Nets actually. They weren't.
No.
No.
You did. Me and Godly been trying to tell people that the Nets wasn't gonna be nothing coming into the season. So if you thought the Nets,
I wasn't talking.
That's on you.
For sure. A majority of people, myself included, thought the Nets were going to do something. But then, once the season happened and once they got into the playoffs, I was like, I don't know.
They could have been a 1 seed.
I was surprised
I
at how
still
good
think they were winning a
played, I'll say
championship.
that.
Good gracious.
Huh?
Y'all know Giannis is averaging almost 16% from the 3-point line.
His free throw is also terrible.
Is 65% from the free throw line.
Yeah, sounds about right.
His field goal is what, 40?
36
for the playoffs.
for this series.
Oh, I thought it was for the series.
I'm
the
saying
whole
for the whole playoffs. The whole playoffs, he shoot 50% from the field.
He didn't do nothing against Chicago.
16% from 3, and 65% from
That's
the line.
Nah, they didn't do nothing against Chicago. Chicago just was trash.
We weren't.
We all knew they was pretenders. They didn't need to play good against Chicago. Chicago was
They didn't.
pretenders. So
I don't see them beating the Celtics without Middleton.
Tatum shooting 44% from 3.
in the playoffs or the series?
The playoffs.
Oh, okay.
That's wild. How many shots?
Oh.
I mean, it's cute.
I'm thinking like 5.
I just know Godly's gonna be sick if they lose to
A lot.
if they lose to the Bucks, especially if it's like a 5. I know Godly's gonna be heated.
30, 40, 50. I ain't say all that now.
I don't know.
I'm not diving off that bridge yet.
That's the implication.
But if Tatum wins, he's gonna be like, we beat KD and we beat Giannis. Tatum's the best player in the world. That's exactly what we're hearing for the next couple of months. Unless they get swept by Miami.
He would have to Tatum would have to average like 35 for the rest of the series, shooting nuts, and Tatum needs to guard Giannis, and Giannis needs to go for like 18 for that to happen.
Okay. Fair enough. Y'all ready to get to this draft?
Tatum's averaging 8 3-pointers a game, by the way.
Oh, so basically 3-point. Oh, wait, you said 44%?
Yeah, 3-point.
Yeah, so like 3-point. Yeah. That sounds about right. All right. Let's get to this draft. It's a little shorter episode today, but hey, when Doctor Strange comes out and everybody got plans, it's the weekend. Everybody got, so it's a little shorter. Hey, but I promise y'all we're still going to give y'all some good content. So, ATN, you weren't here for this because, you was taking your sweet time, acting like Trent, showing up late to shows and stuff. But, snap, let me share my screen. I'm about to move off like I'm.
What's the draft?
So, the draft.
It's a complicated.
It's a random category.
What agenda? What Tatum agenda do I have?
I mean, in fairness, Godly, you do be having a Tatum agenda, but like I said,
that's because
it really only comes to Luka. It's really only there when we get to Luka.
I don't think the gap with Tatum and Luka is that big.
Is Tatum better than Jokic?
He's gonna say that. It's not true, but he's gonna say that.
There's a question.
I think it's a lot closer than people are gonna say it is.
Like I said, he's gonna say
there's people in the Discord that have said that Tatum's closer to Jimmy Butler.
Oh,
no, that's wild.
I've never said that.
I'm pretty sure someone said Jimmy Butler's better than Jason Tatum.
Well, Garb says Tatum is overhyped Paul George or something.
Glorified Paul George.
Glorified Paul George.
Give me a second.
What's the draft?
So while we're waiting, chat, can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all go ahead and give me an order, please? An order for this draft that we're about to do. We got Jimmy, ATN, Godly, Dame, and of course me.
The Lakers took Tatum in 17. Who would the Celtics have taken?
Josh Jackson.
That's nasty, to be honest.
A bum. Something.
I mean, he wasn't a bum at the time. Like, the comparison was literally Josh Jackson or Tatum, and I heard Josh Jackson is Tatum with defense. So,
and now look at him.
Yeah, but the draft isn't now.
And that's why I don't care for the draft.
I mean, all right. Shout out to Gabe. You were first, so it's going to be Dame.
Kami.
Dame, Godly.
damn.
Me.
How am I hating?
Low-key want to troll this draft.
What is the draft?
So I'm about to explain it right now. So basically the draft, and it's not on the screen yet, but basically the draft is random category. So we have 6 of them, so you get a starting 5 and a bench. So the first one is a top 3 MVP finish, but they cannot have an MVP award. So basically they finished top 3, but they didn't win.
Okay.
5 or less All-Stars, and it's about to go on the screen in a minute. 5 or less All-Stars. Players to be on a 1-seeded team. So obviously, end of the season, they were 1 seed, East or West. Play for 3+ teams. league leader at any point.
Oh, these are all different.
So,
These are all different
yeah,
categories.
these are all different. Yeah. League leader at any point.
Gotcha.
So points,
I was like, that's a
rebounds,
very
steals.
specific ass player.
Yeah. So points, rebounds, assists, anything that they led the league in at one point, they're a league leader.
Okay.
And then undrafted players.
Okay.
All right, so this should be popping. Yeah, there we go. We're on the screen now. All right, so there's the draft, everybody. Audio listeners, I hope you got that. If you guys are watching on YouTube right now, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. If you guys are watching on Twitch, hey, subscribe to the channel. You know, hey, follow your boy. All right, so we're gonna get this draft going. Dane, it is on you.
Kawhi top 3.
That's a first overall pick. That's so nasty. I hate it.
Let me get Michael Jordan, please.
For which one?
We're gonna go ahead and take him for
Undrafted.
There's no way y'all let me get that off, right?
Wait.
I know what you're trying to do. That's nasty. Nah, you're not getting that off.
We'll take him for league leader.
Alright. You were trying to get him for the 3+ teams, weren't you?
Okay.
You were trying to get him for the 3+.
You wanted to count Hornets?
No, he wanted to count his baseball team.
Oh. You would have been better off trying Hornets, honestly.
Nasty.
I was
Which is
not saying that.
disgusting.
Oh,
You would have been
wow.
better off trying Hornets.
What a reach.
Why is that a reach?
It's not a reach, but I mean it is a reach, but yeah. I didn't think I had to specify NBA teams, but you know, we're here.
Mm-hmm. Game for sure sold.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I know you wanted them, but I don't know why you went that route. I think I can.
That's fire. That's so fire, Aaron.
Nah. We're not doing that. NBA team. I'm gonna get Steph for league leader. Jimmy.
Let me get Kobe in the same category.
Oh dang! All right, well,
ATM back to back.
This one up, and ATN's gonna win.
Okay, let me think here. Let me get okay, let me get LeBron.
For which one?
For players to be on the number 1 seeded team.
Okay.
And then let me get Kevin Durant for league leaders.
All right, Jimmy's back on you.
Can I get Shaq for 1 seed?
Gotta get in my bag for this one. Let me make sure. I was low-key gonna try to run. It's okay, I'll be all right.
Also, they sure folded with that MVP pick.
I was gonna. What's up?
What happened?
You should have taken Kawhi for All Stars, but
Didn't want it. I know he has 5.
Yeah, I was gonna get nasty with this one. Yeah, because I can't get him now. So
I don't know what y'all think you can get off in the top 3
Nah.
MVP, but never won one.
No, there's one I can't get off, but there's one I could have got off, but I oh, you know what? I might as well get him. Nah, I need to see if this guy was ever on a 1 seed. Because if he is, then maybe, but I'm gonna just ask. Well, but if I say his name, though, that's what's tough. Because if I
You
say
can
his
look,
name,
you can click on his teams on Basketball Reference.
that's what I'm trying to do. So shut up, Garp. It's because I don't know if the year they won the championship they were a 1 seed. That's the only reason why I'm trying to figure it out. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but because I don't think he fits in any other category. So I want Hakeem for players to be on a 1-seeded team. I'm almost positive he was at one point.
What year were the 1 seed?
One of them years.
I don't think they were.
They weren't?
I don't think so.
I was trying to get
When they won, I don't know if I think he was like, honestly, I think he was like a 60 one year.
So he never was a 1 seed, like
I
at
don't think
all,
so.
ever.
Not that I know of.
That's gonna hurt my heart if you believe. I don't know where you can
Yeah.
find that though. And low-key, like, you gotta wrap this up soon. So if I can't get him, because he doesn't fit in anything else. So if I can't get him, then I'll just take Giannis. All right, Jimmy, it's on you.
When were the Bucks a 1 seed?
Recently, were they not?
I mean, they weren't this year or last year.
They won 60 when they lost to the Raptors, didn't they?
2019.
Yeah, I could have swore they were a 1 seed then.
Were they?
I'm
I
looking.
think they were 1 seed in.
They played the Magic at the
Yeah, they were
played
1
the
seed.
Magic or
Yup,
the
yup.
I think they were 1
Pistons.
seed.
No, they were a 1 seed, 60 and 22. Bet.
They played the Pistons in the first.
I think
Gotcha.
they were number 1 seed in the bubble.
They were 1 seed when they played the Raptors, but when Kawhi beat them. Godly, it's on you, by the way.
He only played for 2 teams. Let me get.
I see you, Taz.
Let me get KG for 3+ teams.
Nice. Dang, back to back.
Let me get Hakeem for league leader.
Okay.
And let me get Tim for 1 seed.
Copy.
Let me get. David Robinson for 5 or less All-Stars. Yeah, you can fact check me, Dan.
That's
I'm not.
so. I believe.
Yeah,
that's
I believe you 100%.
That's crazy though.
Saying that does not shock me at all.
Wait,
Yeah, what's up?
Is he not?
he was an All-Star 10 times.
Was he?
David Robinson?
This list I'm looking at says 4.
I thought that was the most insane thing I've ever heard. No, he was an All-Star from 89 to 96, and then he was an All-Star in 98, 2000, and 2001.
I mean, I'll take him for 1 seeded team still. So,
Okay.
I mean, I can double check that one also if you'd like.
I thought
I don't think
I was losing my mind. That made no sense.
No chance one of these. 2.
Let me get.
Yeah, maybe he wasn't a 1 seed either. No, yes, he was. All right, 94.
Okay, I was like, I could have swore the Spurs won 1 seed at one point.
Bar said Van got
because I just need to make sure. Just keep typing in my guys.
I didn't try to cheat anything.
In fairness, hearing David Robinson only made 5 didn't shock me.
I thought the only reason why I thought that would make sense is if he was in the military for like ever. But he wasn't. He was in it for 2 seasons.
Dang, I can't get any of these guys off of the one I want. I'll just do this now. Give me.
There's no way this player makes it better.
Paul George.
Yeah. I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, I was like, Kawhi was gone first pick, so I knew I wanted him.
He's crazy though, because this
Jimmy,
one
it's on
says
you.
he was a 6-time All-Star.
Let me get Chris Paul for top 3 MVP finish.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why I drafted Steph, because I didn't want Chris Paul for this draft, and I need a point guard. He's the only one I want. ATM back to back.
Great pick. Man. Let me get top 3 MVP that never won.
Wait, what did I? What?
It's got to be top 3 MVP, right?
Yeah.
Top 3 MVP finish, but they can't have one at any point.
I don't know if he ever. Hold on.
I can confirm it for you if you have a name. I won't hold it against you because I know you're in the car. So
yeah.
Dame, why are you confused, Brody?
Because I got told that I'm a casual if I thought that made sense, but I don't know what I thought made sense. And Gabe, why did you put names in chat?
Go.
Can you hear me?
yeah.
All right. Let me get Dwight.
Yep. For top 3.
Yeah.
That was the center that I thought. Like,
That's a great pick. All right, one more.
One.
And then let me get. Let me do Chris Paul for 3 teams.
Jimmy already got him. You gotta get another guy. Jimmy
We already got Chris. Oh, he just
Jimmy
took
already
him.
got
Damn, you're right.
Just
Duh. That's all I was like. Okay. 3 teams or more. Let me think here. Damn.
Great content for podcast listeners. Dream, I don't know how this is a 2-man race, but okay.
Man, I don't know.
Yo, Mars, I didn't cheat. I still picked the same player.
Let me get Ray Allen. Let me get Ray Allen for 3 teams or more.
That's actually a good pick.
It is a good pick.
Dreamy, on you.
Can I get Klay Thompson for 5 or less All-Stars?
He has less.
I don't know what y'all like about running Clay or Kobe at the 3, but I hate it. I hate it, to be honest. So, with that being said, I don't know if I want to let this guy go because I feel like he will not fall to me if I wait.
Undrafted is nuts.
It's really a matter of do I want to run Giannis at the 3? That's really all I'm trying to figure out. If I want to run Giannis at the 3. I'm going to go Jokic for 5 or less All-Stars. Obvious on you.
I'm so torn right now. I got 2 MVP picks that's throwing off like everything for me.
Mm-hmm.
If I could get both of them off somehow, I'd be looking real nice. What do I need? I need a 3 and a 1. To run my 3.
Oh, there we go. ATM back in the building.
Yo, I didn't try and cheat. There was no attempt to cheat. Let me get. Let me get Tatum for 5 or less All-Stars.
Okay.
Damn, Jokic was taking 2. Damn.
Yeah, no, come on, man. Y'all knew I was about to let Jokic fall that far.
Kawhi was my All-Star pick for this team. And
yeah, I wanted Kawhi from an All-Star 1-2, to be honest. Damn, back to back.
I know. I don't wanna, but I will. Let me get Luka for 5 or less.
Uh-huh.
how did I lose? How did Tatum lose me this draft?
All right, Dame.
If Tatum lost me this draft, then Paul George lost G Baby the draft because they're on the same tier, right? Right, Mars?
I'm chilling. I ain't doing nothing.
You take a look through 5 or less All-Stars and tell me who you're
it's
picking.
tough. It's tough. It's a tough. If it's not.
And let me get. I might regret this. Let me get Scotty for 3+ teams.
Okay. I was thinking about getting him so I can run Paul George at the 2, but it's okay. Go ahead, Dami.
Give me Jason Kidd.
He was the top 3 in MVP?
Yep.
Nice.
He finished like second.
So, thankfully, none of y'all went undrafted. So, I'm just going to go ahead and get my 6th man now. I'm going to take Ben Wallace. Let me go ahead. Because nobody else on here that's undrafted, I want.
My undrafted is going to go crazy.
I don't want any of them.
They're all bad.
Jimmy, it's on you.
Can I get Moses Malone for 3+ teams?
Oh, okay, yeah, you lost.
What?
I'm not even gonna play, bro. You lost.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
No, I'm not gonna flex, bro. You're about to get killed. ATM back to back.
Kill for what?
Let me do.
He's a rebounder.
Let me do Bruce. Let me do Bruce Bowen for undrafted.
Nice.
And then for 5 All-Stars or less,
I can still run old boy at the 3 if I want to. If I really want to, I can run him at the 3.
that's okay. 3 All-Stars or less, or 5 All-Stars or less.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, 5 All-Stars or less.
Who's it taken already? Clay, Tatum, Luka.
Yeah, Jokic, Luka. I mean, I'm not gonna help you out, but there's a great pick you can go here, but I'm not gonna help you out.
Oh, let me get Draymond.
Ew. So you're running Braun at the 1?
Yep.
Draymond and LeBron do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I
that's
mean-
nasty. It's okay. That's okay. None crazy. Jimmy is back on you. Your last pick, undrafted.
Can I get John Starks?
Yo, I don't think anybody thinks Shaq and Moses next to each other is good, Mars. I think we just skated past that one. Like I don't.
Yeah, we let him live. It's his first time. It's his first time on, so we let him live.
We laughed at him.
Yeah, but we didn't like stay on it and kill
I mean,
him
Moses
for-
can
for
come off
this.
the bench. We got 6 men here.
So considering I have enough scoring and I got 2 DPOYs, I don't need nothing else. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Dennis Rodman and run Giannis at the 3.
That was
a fold.
How?
That was a fold.
How? Who'd I miss? I mean, can't nobody else pick him, right? Who'd I miss?
played for 3+ teams. There's a lot of people you could have picked at a 2 slot or a 3.
You know what?
Could have just had Paul George run the 3.
Damn, I could have had him run the 3. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I could have had Paul George on the 3. I know exactly who you're thinking about too. It's tough. It's whatever. I like Paul George at the 2 too. I think he'd be nice.
Yeah, that small forward running it too. Real nice.
It works in LA. He came in as a 2, did he not? Y'all the one that told me that.
I'm just saying, you're the one that says he's a small forward.
Yeah, but I know he can run the 2. I never said he couldn't do it. I just know what he is.
Give me Freddie. Fred VanVleet.
This mother.
I knew he was getting paid.
I almost didn't. There were 2 other guys I
Bro,
almost
there's
went
no
with.
way. There's no way you expected Fred VanVleet to be there as the last pick in this category.
Bro, I saw
Who, me?
John Starks get.
Oh, him.
No, Dame.
Oh.
Last one on you, and then we'll wrap things up.
He sabotaged Godly.
I don't know what they meant by that.
I can't see the chat. Who they think wins this draft? I can't see the
Mars.
chat.
Oh, I can't put a poll up chat yet because I'm not affiliate. So if y'all can subscribe to your boy. Eventually we get some polls up. But
He means follow.
y'all, yeah, follow, subscribe, all that. Y'all let me know just by typing in who won the draft.
This is sad.
It doesn't matter. Dame's pick. He didn't.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
I got the best undrafted player in NBA history. That's nasty.
I want a locker room guy. Give me Udonis.
I almost picked Udonis.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going with.
I almost did.
That's
And I
what
was like,
thought.
I want some 3-point shooting off the bench. I almost took JJ Barea too.
Yeah, JJ Barea was nice. All right, so those listening on Apple and Spotify, before we get up out of here, Dame's roster is Kawhi, Luka, Tim Duncan, Scottie Pippen, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Udonis Haslem. Godly's roster is Jason Kidd, Jason Tatum, David Robinson, Kevin Garnett, Michael Jordan, and Fred VanVleet. My roster is Paul George, Nikola Jokic, Giannis, Dennis Rodman, Steph Curry with Ben Wallace. Jimmy's roster is Chris Paul, Clay, Shaq, Moses Malone, Kobe Bryant, and John Starks. ATN's roster is Dwight Howard, Draymond Green, LeBron James, Ray Allen, Kevin Durant, and Bruce Bowen. So y'all listen on Apple and Spotify. Y'all comment. Let me know who won. If you guys are watching on YouTube, if you guys are watching on Twitch, y'all let us know who won in the draft. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here because I'm about to go on a date with my wonderful girlfriend and go watch Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
There we
So
go, baby.
I'm looking forward to that. So, Godly, final thoughts.
I just want to ask the chat why they're trying to DQ me for cheating when I picked the player no matter what. And I was the one that said, y'all can double check me. But it's cool.
If I hadn't been making a weird face, you wouldn't have said that.
It came
You were
from
right.
5 All-Stars was 5 also was massive, but I'm like,
But I picked him anyway.
you did. That's why I didn't say
He
nothing.
just moved into a different category.
That's fine. He was within the
But
rule.
if he would have got him for 5 or less All Stars, I don't think Jason Tatum would have got picked.
No.
They were
So-
1 seed.
I don't think
You were picking Tatum
You
for
would
one.
you would have picked him. Dane, final thoughts.
Good show. I mean, I don't know. Godly DQ'd. Sure.
Jimmy, your first time on. You want to plug anything? I know you got some stuff going on. Tell people where they can follow you and stuff. I know you be in the Discord, but tell people where they can follow you and all that good stuff.
So my Instagram is should be Jimmy_John32. I just started a new podcast, so I have a podcast TikTok up. It's called All Net Podcast. Yeah, but I like. Thanks for having me on. I thought it was a good show. I had fun. Yeah, thanks.
For sure. ATM, final thoughts.
I don't appreciate the harassment and the jumping in the beginning, but it's all good.
You completely hijacked the show.
I was like, if you don't say nasty things, you don't get jumped.
Yeah, I never get jumped.
But,
You know what I mean? Like,
Guy doesn't get jumped because no one wants to jump Godly.
Taz,
That's
there's
fair.
no way you
I
think
never
my
get,
team
I
is
never
good.
get jumped. Y'all try to jump and it utterly fails.
But
I don't
anyways,
get jumped.
appreciate
run
you for having
ones.
me on. G-Baby, I know you've been trying to get me on, but make sure you guys go follow me TikTok. You guys can see my nastiness some more at Around the NBA _podcast. I do have a podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple, and yeah, follow me on Twitter, YouTube, and I'll be back here eventually.
If you're listening on Google Podcasts, man, download Spotify. No, I'm kidding. You guys are listening on Google. I'm messing with y'all. And so my final thoughts. Appreciate y'all, everybody in the chat. We have a lot of people in and out. Taz, stop it. You're nasty. You deserve to get
Hold
flopped
on.
for that.
Dame, you're running Kawhi at the 2?
Yeah, why not?
I think that's why they have your
Yeah.
team.
yeah, that's the worst one. That's the worst one. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you guys are watching on YouTube, Twitch, thank y'all for tuning in as well. I know I've been gone for a couple weeks. You know, I went to go out of town, see my family, celebrate my grandfather's 90th birthday. So I'm back. We're going crazy. More content coming out. Follow the TikTok _G.baby22. You know, I try not to be nasty, but hey, sometimes I gotta be. Shout out everybody coming on: Dane, Godly, Jimmy, ATN, Bars. Get a PC so we can get you up here. Trent, you're nasty. Always showing up late. Tell the truth. Shout out to From the Sideline. Also, shout out to the From the Sideline podcast. We go live Mondays and Fridays every single day, or every Monday and Friday, 12:25 Eastern. So, y'all, again, I appreciate y'all. I'm finna get up out of here and go spend this wonderful Saturday evening with the love of my life. Y'all be easy, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Yep.